Hi, my name is Ryan Fairley. I've been skateboarding, surfing, snowboarding most all my life, and I gotta say, I really love riding these freeline skates because they combined all three of my favorite activities into one. Today I'm going to show you the three-step process how to ride the freeline skates. Before we get into that though, let's take a look at the engineering that went into this freeline skate. What's unique about the freeline skates is that it's a one-piece mold, so it has incredible strength and durability. And believe it or not, it can hold more than 3,000 pounds of pressure. The wheels are 72 millimeter center set hub skateboard wheels, because when you're flying downhill, you got to be able to grip as well as shred safely. Okay, ready to skate? Let's get started. Step one. It's all about finding a good location, something to hold on to, and standing on the skates properly. For some of you, this might feel a little awkward. That's cool. It did for me too at first, but just keep practicing, you'll get it. Now there's a right and a left skate. It's got little letters right there to show you. If you ride regular foot, put your back foot on first and put your toe down. And get your other foot on there. You want to make sure your foot is in the right position, just like so. Not too far on either side or too far back, just right. Once you get your feet properly positioned on the skates, you're ready to roll. Get yourself going back and forth a little bit just to get the feel for it, shifting your weight back and forth. If your foot goes out, don't push your leg, just turn your foot and it'll steer right back up. Might be a little awkward at first, you'll get the hang of it. So once you feel comfortable rolling back and forth, pulling yourself around, you're ready for step two, the practice. Now if you can get this step down, you can learn how to skate, so pay close attention. Now the whole concept behind the skating on flat ground is turning your feet out and turning them in. Turning them out, turning them in. Turning them out, turning them in. It's all about holding on to that railing, and as you push yourself along, you turn your feet out and then you turn your feet in. You turn your feet out, go a little bit, turn your feet in and go a little bit. Turn your feet out, turn your feet in. Once you start getting the concept of this, I want you to practice it 10 times in a row. Go down, turn them out, turn them in, turn them out, turn them in. When you get to the end, bring them back to the starting point, do it again, 10 times. Turn them out, turn them in. Now again, I make this look easy. I've been doing this for quite a while, but really focus, go back and forth, try to get this practice down. Turn them out, turn them in, turn them out, turn them in. Get this down, you'll learn how to skate. Once you've done this 10 times, you're ready for the push-off. Now the key to the push-off is getting a big push to see how far you can go. So when you're ready, push off as hard as you can. And that's good. If you only get a couple feet, that's fine. Go back to the starting point and do it again. Try to beat your record every time. Now if you're worried about falling off these things, don't be. It's very simple. You just put your foot down. For example, if you're riding, you need to fall off, just step right off them. Once you've mastered the technique of practicing along the railing with turning your feet out and turning them in, as well as the push-off, then we're ready to take it away from the railing into a nice open area. Now this third step is all about using your upper body. Swing your upper body back and forth while you turn your feet out and turn them in. Right now I'm holding on to this pole. I'm getting my feet on there properly. Basically you want to put that toe on the ground, feel comfortable, and lunge. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lunge my foot out there and lift my back toe up. Right now I'm holding on to this pole and I'm getting my feet on there properly. And I'm gonna get a big push off the pole. So I get a little bit of momentum to help me get started here. Lunge and lift up. That gives me a little bit of momentum. Then you turn your body out and turn your body the other way. So I throw my upper body and I turn my feet. And I turn my feet out and I turn them in. I turn them out, I turn them in. One of my favorite places to take these freeline skates are downhill. In fact, that's why we created them in the first place, flying downhill fast. However, before I can show you that, I need to show you how to safely turn. Here we go. Now, to make my first turn to the right, I need to first put my back foot on the outside of the turn. So I'm going to turn my back foot this way to get it going out here, and then I'm ready for that turn. So here we go. And I put my back foot on the outside, I turn my feet. Now that you got that turn mastered, learn how to turn the other way. So open your back foot up and swing it out there before the turn. And open that back foot up and go into the turn. Now once you got the hang, turning one way and turning the other way with keeping your back foot on the outside of every turn, just by turning your foot, then you're ready to go downhill. Here we go. And once you've got the hang, turning from side to side and keeping your back foot on the outside of every turn as you're slaloming downhill, then you can start speed checking yourself. To control your speed, put more weight on your back foot and really push it far out there. The reason it's so important to really swing your upper body as you're pumping and turning your feet out and turning them in, is because you generate a lot of momentum with your upper body. You're going to need it once you start going uphill. I'll show you. All right, so there you have it. Remember, step one, find a good location, get something to hold on to, and put your feet on the skates properly. Step two, the practice. Turn your feet out, turn them in. You get that motion, turning them out, turning them in, turning them out, turning them in. As you pull along the railing in the wall, to the point where you can push off and still do the turn them out, turn them in without holding on. And then step three is really swing your body from side to side as you turn your feet out and you turn them in. That way you can generate momentum. And then for going downhill, yeah, just keep your back foot on the outside of every turn. You'll be able to shred properly, safely, rip down the mountain. All right, skate safe.